Hey you guys, so last night's episode of Doctor Who. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't know how to do it, but anyway, okay. So this week's issue with life, we've had global warming, we've had the plastics, we now got depression and mental illness. And as somebody that suffers from mental illness, yeah, it's a topic that is close to my heart in a way. It was strange. This was the least preachy one that they did, which was good, because it's a difficult subject, and I don't know whether it's my, you probably, I don't know how I understood this, but the fingers in your ears thing is because we all put our fingers in our ears and don't listen to people, which I thought was quite clever, if that's what they were meaning. If not, then I've just given them an excuse for it. Okay, this episode, compared to the rest, was actually so far the best one I've seen in a while. It did have its issues. There was still some of the bad acting in there. You know who we're talking about again. And there was some bad writing. The sonic screwdriver is becoming a bit of a bugbear, I think, for everybody. That, you know, and that getting it out of a pocket was just like, oh, for crying out loud. It was one of those moments where you just like, could they not have just written some other excuse, like that she was smarter than the machine and it dropped her out of it or something like that? The Doctor really wasn't that clever through all of this, really. And actually, it was nice that, I will admit, it was kind of nice to see that the Doctor did actually look quite scared. As soon as they were letting the female entity out, I was like, as soon as I said, well, maybe that's more of a prison thing than somewhere where you would put somebody to keep them out of the way. There was a little bit of animation in the middle, you know, when they did the animation thing. That was interesting. I liked kind of like that. There's still political correctness floating around in here, which is a, you know, it's a problem these days, yeah, because you're starting to make it that, you know, normality isn't normality anymore. And there was a great line in there, and I can't quite quote it properly, but after somebody made some comments last week about us old people and us old reviewers being a bit naff, yeah, and one of your comments did get removed by YouTube, would you believe? So thank you, YouTube. There was a line about, yeah, I'm old, I have all this experience and nobody wants to listen to it. And that's kind of what I was trying to say to him last week when he was picking on my comments, that, you know, we all have an opinion, we all have our take on things, and that was my take. This week, I enjoyed the episode. Last week, there was a good episode in there, but they went too far with the political correctness stuff and the, you know, plastics are bad. This week, they did it subtly and nicely, and as somebody, like I say, that suffers from these problems, it was well done. And I hope that it, you know, helps people. If you are a sufferer, do find, you know, do talk to somebody, yeah? It is a difficult thing to suffer from. And it is good to talk, yeah? Just finding the right person. You will find that right person. There will be somebody that you will find that will listen to all your problems. Trust me. Yeah? So yeah, this one on an A to F kind of scoring system, I would give it an... I'd give it a B minus. A B minus. This week's was, you know, I liked the story. There was a good story in there. Okay, another one of my things was, back in the old days, when the two entities arrived on planet Earth, they would have put them somewhere really, like, in the middle of London, you know, like walking down, or stood in front of Nelson's Column, or stood somewhere that you would go, oh, that's... But they stood them in a street in Cricklewood, which seemed a little bit, And I'm not saying it was Cricklewood, but Cricklewood came in my head. And yeah, the sonic screwdriver thing's a bit of a problem for me as well. It was nice they mentioned the toy maker, not the celestial toy maker. That could be something to do with rights and rules and things like that, but they did mention the toy maker, which was referenced back to the old series, and yeah, these entities were similar to that. I like the idea of the fingers, though why he sent all his fingers, because where did... One finger went in the rear, but where did the other fingers... It was one hand, wasn't it? Where did the other 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah. And what am I going to use for the thumbnail for this? Because you can't put the fingers on a thumbnail. Yeah. I had to explain to my mum the other day what a thumbnail was. Try doing that. I didn't really realise it was a hard thing to explain. For me. It's a thumbnail. Why do they call them thumbnails? There's a question for you. Answer me at the bottom. In the boxes at the bottom. You know what to do. Yeah. So that's it, yeah. This one was better. It wasn't perfect. And there was a good story in there that with a little bit more polish and a little bit less sonic-y screwdrivery crap would have been perfect. The Doctor, Jodie, did actually do a bit of acting this week. And we did learn a little bit more about the companions as well, which was nice. So yeah. I actually enjoyed an episode. You see, look, I'm not critical just because... Some people out there that are reviewing these are critical because they feel they have to be because it gets them viewers. I'm critical because that's how I see it. When it's good, I say it's good. When it's bad, I'll say it's bad. Okay? So calm down, all of you out there. Yeah. So, that's it really. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe buttons. Yes, I'm an old fart and I do have an opinion, so suck it up, kids. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a great night. And, hopefully... I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.